I was like, which one did I pour? Oh, the bluegrass.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the right one to drink the bluegrass out of?
Yeah.
It don't matter. As long as it opens up. Oh, it's not a red cup.
You tasted.
I did taste it. I noticed that thing.
I would look at you and put it in a solo cup.
Guys, we're back at Whiskey TV, and we're going to talk a little bit about history, because one thing that I've heard, despite mash bills, despite proof, the constant thing is you guys pay when it's aged.
Yeah.
So the difference between a 7 and a 15 year could be quite a few dollars.
Mm-hmm.
A 15 year and a 20 year could be quite a few dollars.
More.
God forbid you get a 25-year Macallan.
Yeah.
Because that might be all your dollars. And then I think they got a 50-year Macallan too, right?
Yep. Yep.
And that's like what, $7,000, $8,000 for MSRP.
It gets ridiculous.
You go, wow.
Yeah. And it honestly, there's a line for everybody, and I guess they're trying to find that line that people stop buying whiskey at, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody has different budgets and everything. But yeah, in the bourbon world, you know, a long time ago, we used to use the equivalent of $10 per year. That was considered fair. That was before inflation and everything that happened. I think that's more like 12 or 15 a year now, honestly.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. So, 10 years, $100.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you added $2 due to inflation.
Yeah.
Now it's
120.
Look,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know that. Learn something new. That's why you got to keep asking questions.
Yeah.
So now it's $120 a bottle. Does the value of the whiskey? I mean, I guess does it correlate actually?
Well, that's, you know, that threshold's kind of like what we thought was fair or what wasn't, and anything under that was a deal. You know, you kind of looked at it like that. So, you know, there's a lot of people out there that put 4 and 6 year old whiskey out there for $100, and people are like, that's got to be really good for $100, you know. But if you put a 10 or 12 year old whiskey out there for $100, $120, people are willing to give it a chance because it has the age, it has some of the key factors that you're looking for already before you taste it.
Now, in your case, do you chase history or heritage?
Both. Heritage is a hard thing to follow though, because brands swap names all the time.
Literally, man, it's just like a incest pool out there.
Yeah, I mean, we were
I don't know
talking.
if that's a good way to put it, but it's like, hey, if this blender went over here, that one went there.
Yeah.
We had names. He bought this, and
Everybody had a bean working for him at one time.
yeah. So you just go, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah.
Like everybody's been involved there in somebody's bed per se.
Yeah, I think Heaven Hill. I've heard this story that they have like 200 names. They don't use over 100 of them that they could bring out at any time and use that name. But they have that, you know, the trademark or that copyright on that name. So.
Oh, they're using it somewhere, because if you don't use a trademark for 5 years, you can't trademark it.
Yeah.
So they sneaking around. I mean, that means there's some hidden bottles out there.
Distillery only, probably one bottle release, you know.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the logistics on trademarking. You can't just trademark it, just hold on to it. It got it, so it's been used for 100 years. I wonder what that bottle looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's food for thought, man. Who's your favorite whiskey in terms of history and heritage? What's the best bottle you bought from one of these distilleries as well?
Heritage-wise, I really like Four Roses and Wild Turkey's stories. They have just capitalized the market on history. Jack Daniel's is another one, but they like to be different, right? They don't want to be bourbon. They want to be whiskey.
Why?
It's marketing, right? If you're for bourbon, you're the same as everybody. If you're Tennessee whiskey, you're something different.
Yes, it is. I just read that Tennessee on. I said, what kind of crap is it?
But they're legally bourbon.
Oh,
They follow all the same rules.
Yeah.
You know, so don't let that scare you.
But does it sell better if it's just Tennessee whiskey versus it being Jack Daniels? Because I don't know that people know it's Tennessee whiskey, but I know everybody knows Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a story in itself. You'd have to look up the history on that, but I think somebody got mad at somebody and wanted to separate themselves from bourbon and honestly Louisville at the time, and go to Tennessee and start their own and be new, you know. And you see that happen today, you know, when companies split. And, yeah.
Businesses, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, so when Oklahoma Joe split up, those guys had killed it. It's one of the best barbecue places in Kansas City, and they turned around and they was like, hey, we don't want to scale, so no, it's no Oklahoma stuff. So now it's Kansas City barbecue and Oklahoma Joe's, but we always gonna know it. The people that were like born and raised like, nigga, okay, Joe's.
It's Kansas City Joe's.
Oh, it's Kansas City Joe's now?
That's what they call it.
So it must be the same Joe.
Yeah, same
Just
Joe.
one's an Oklahoma motherfucker and the other one's a Kansas City one. You see what I'm
KC
saying?
Joe.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I'm Kansas City Joe. No, that's Oklahoma Joe. Them two Joes. Bro, it's the same stuff. We been eating this stuff for 20 years, man. Just quit fighting.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting how people get in a fight and just break up?
Happens all the time, right?
Now,
creative differences.
Have any of these brands done anything to make you stop supporting them? Because sometimes that happens too, right? A brand could do something, change its profile or it's processed, and you go, man, what the hell is this?
Or their stand, their political stands. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you vote with your dollar, right?
Hey, Target's suffering right now. They made a choice and we voted with our dollars.
I mean, it's true. It happens. You know, I mean, you come and you make a big stand and you promote it. Well, you got to deal with those consequences, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I always say that we do have a freedom of speech, but we don't have freedom of consequences.
Oh yeah,
You know, there are consequences to what you say.
exactly. So is there any brand that you've left or no longer supported due to a choice they made? Specific to the whiskey, their politics stuff, the same. We ain't doing it here.
I've left Balcones. I used to drink Balcones just because, not a stand they made, but they decided to go more on the malt side, you know, kind of malt diverse.
Yeah.
So I don't even entertain buying their products anymore just because they chose that. You know, Jack Daniels, I don't know if you're getting it or not, but it has a peculiar, familiar note that everybody gets on it, and it is banana.
Banana bread, banana.
And that's different in whiskey. I
They
mean.
need to do one just bananas in pajamas, man. It's just like this. When I was a kid, they had that, and you said, "Well, I don't know if that's the move."
I get banana runts on that one.
I think that's what Richard said.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, that's banana runts at its finest."
Yeah.
Food for thought, though, man. You go, "Yeah, I could say the banana." That's funny because when you don't know any better, you say, "Man, Jack's smart. I'm my go-to." Now I'm like this. I wouldn't buy Jack if it was the last bottle on the shelf. It's because I'm so much more informed
Yeah.
about how to choose whiskey. Even like an Elijah, you know, barrel proof.
Lodge Craig.
Oh yeah. Do like this. Go let Richard in, please. He about to ring the doorbell. He's gonna look for it 2 seconds.
Yeah, everybody's got a palate, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's great that all our palates are diverse because they put more things out there. I get to try more things. You know, you get to find your lane, and then once you find it, hopefully it's not the $1,000 18-year-olds that we're gonna try today. But
You know what, guys? I love it here. Stay tuned. Keep it whiskey. The Wizard's here. We're gonna get into some good stuff in about 2 seconds.
cheers, guys.